Hello, hi, welcome to demo on data analytics. So I'll give you a brief overview of what you can expect when you enroll for this course on data analytics with 360DigiTMG. Let's get in. So as a part of data analytics, okay, now first of all, what is data analytics? Like, let's just start by defining data analytics. It is a field, a stream wherein we look at the existing data of a business and try to understand and identify the trends, the gaps, any sort of outliers, any sort of anomalies in the data. So, as a data analyst, a person would be looking at the existing data of the business and they will try to draw some meaningful insights by observing that data, by most of the times creating visualizations using that data. Okay, now here at 360DigiTMG, apart from the generic data analytics, there are also a lot of courses on domain analytics, domain specific. So depending on what is your career path, what has been your educational background, or what is the field in which you've been working on so far, there are many customized domain analytics training courses. So after the course on data analytics, you can even go ahead and enroll for one of these. Means you can actually get further more insights on a specific domain like life sciences and healthcare analytics. If you are into financial domain, then financial analytics. If you are into marketing analytics. If you are in HR analytics, supply chain analytics, cyber security analytics, customer analytics, and data science for internal auditors. Apart from this, there are many more domain specific analytical courses are available. And we have more than, I think, 40 courses, many more, sorry, more than 76 courses are available on domain specific analytics, okay, which will help you to further improve your skill. So apart from learning the general topics that everybody teaches on in the as a part of data analytics, you can also choose one of these customized, custom tailored domain analytics for your requirement. So what is the learning path going to be? We will be learning about the fundamentals of data analytics. What is it? Why is it necessary? How do you apply it in the real world? How does it help us in our day-to-day life? Then we proceed to descriptive analytics, which is basically looking at the existing data and trying to draw some meaningful inferences from it. Predictive analytics, which is looking at the future, taking the existing data and trend, trying to predict what will happen in the future. So for example, if the company has made certain amount of profit over the past 4 or 5 years, then how much profit is it likely to make in the next year? If we have gained so many customers in the past few years, customer acquisition rate is at this level, then how many more customers are we likely to acquire in the future? Customer retention or attrition. Okay, if we have lost so many people or so many people have quit the organization, then do the analytics, try to figure out, do root cause analysis and see how many more people are likely to leave. And then we also have prescriptive analytics. Okay, so based on whatever inferences you draw, how can you fix things in the future or how can you enhance things in the future? Data visualization is a very important part of data analytics because only when you present the data in a graphical format, it will make sense to people. Imagine if you are given about 10,000 records of data. I'm not even talking about big data here, just about 10,000 records of data. And if you have to go through each and every record and draw some meaningful conclusions, inferences, figure out the patterns, identify the anomalies, look at the trends, look at the gaps, it would be a Herculean task. But the same thing, if you take this and present it in a graphical format as a visual, as simple as a bar graph, a pie chart, or as complex as a Pareto chart or a control chart, then it becomes much more easier for people to understand what is going on in their data as of now How is the business performing? So there are a lot of data visualization tools, and we will be learning some tools as a part of this course as well. Statistical analysis, advanced statistical analysis on the data. Like I said, we do predictive analytics. So how can you do prediction? How can you do forecasting? How can you do cluster analysis, grouping? So all this you will cover under statistical analytics, and then big data analytics. So if your data is huge in volume, in velocity, in veracity, then we can also analyze that data, which we will learn as a part of big data analytics. So as a data analyst, you would be analyzing large data sets to identify the trends in the data. A business intelligence analyst, a BI analyst or a BI developer, they develop BI tools and dashboards. Now, what is business intelligence? Data analyst, we understand, right? It is a person who analyzes the existing data that is present, and they try to draw some meaningful inferences from it. Now, who is a business intelligence analyst, or what is BI? Let's start with what is intelligence, right? So intelligence is, I would say, personally, I would say all the skills that we would have acquired over a period of time. Right from the time we are born, we are being taught a lot of things, and we also observe a lot of things, right? Through our sense organs, we take in a lot of information. We see things and learn. We listen to things. We hear and learn. We taste and learn. We feel and learn, right? Our sense organs are helping us. We smell and identify a few things. So when we take all of these skills that we have acquired through our sense organs, and when we apply it in real time in our life for the betterment of our life and for the betterment of the society at large, we can say this person is intelligent, using the skills in the right manner for improving the society, improving his or her life. Now, when we extend the same concept to a business intelligence is all the technical skills that a person would have acquired, all the technical skills by going to school, by going to college, universities, everything that we've learned from our teachers, everything we've learned by reading books, and this new generation watching videos and attending trainings. So when we take all of those technical skills and when we apply it for the betterment of a business, it is nothing but business intelligence. So if I have to technically define business intelligence, the simplest definition would be to provide the right information to the right people at the right time so that they can take right decisions for improvement of their business, for financial gain of the business, expanding the business. That should be the goal of any business, right? Growth. As a data scientist, a person would take this whole thing a step forward. See, an analyst is going to analyze the existing data to identify the trends. A scientist will look at the existing trends and take it a step forward. Using the existing data, they will try to predict what the future could be like. They will build models, predictive models, and they will try to give a direction to the business. They will say that, okay, if we made so much profit in the past few years, next year we are likely to make this much profit. Maybe next year, if we follow the same, strategy that we've been following so far, we can see a 10% growth. If you try to incorporate these new things, then there's likely to be a 20% growth. If you don't follow this, then your profits are likely to reduce and maybe you will go into a loss. So this person, data scientist, will not just stop at analyzing the existing data and showing us the current picture, but takes it a step forward, builds prediction models to help a business understand what the future is likely to be and how changes made to the current strategies could influence the future. A data engineer is a person who builds and maintains the data infrastructure. The data these days is huge. Every platform is generating millions and millions of records of data by the second. For example, if you take YouTube, thousands of videos uploaded every minute to YouTube. How can we analyze all of those things? How can we look at the comments? How can we look at which post is being liked the most or which post is getting a lot of dislikes? Okay, thousands of tweets being posted on Twitter per second. Innumerous emails being sent across the world through Gmail and other platforms. So how are we going to take all this data and process it? Anything and everything we do these days generates data. For that matter, if you walk into a hospital because you're sick, you're not feeling well, that also generates data. If every hospital these days has an electronic record, the moment you go in, they put in your ID and they can pull up your file. What medicines are being prescribed, everything is stored electronically, digitally. Every banking transaction you make, when you go out for shopping and you purchase something, the moment you use your debit card or your credit card or any sort of UPI platforms to make the payments, data is getting generated. So basically, anything and everything we do these days, the moment we are connected to internet, it is generating data. All the searches that we do, Google searches. So where is this data being stored? How can such data be stored in the first place, right? Such huge volume, and it's being generated at such high velocity, and it is coming from a variety of sources. Veracity is high, velocity is high, volume is high. So it is the responsibility of a data engineer to build and maintain the infrastructure to hold this data, because only when the data is stored, it can be analyzed, and then we can build prediction models on top of that. So storage is definitely a very big thing to take care of, and that is the responsibility of a data engineer. Advanced analytics specialist performs advanced data analysis specifically on big data. Okay, so as a data analyst, of course, you will be analyzing existing data. If you're enrolled for data science program, then you will be taking it a step forward, building prediction models and all. But one needs to be familiar with these different job roles. It doesn't matter which role you're aiming for. You need to know the roles and responsibilities of each role. So that's why this brief overview. Data analytics, career paths, and salary ranges in the ASEAN market. So as a data analyst, you can make between 70,000 to 120,000 MYR, Malaysian ringgits a year. As a data scientist, you can expect anywhere between 150K to 200K. As an advanced analytics specialist, anywhere between 170K to 230K a year. As a business intelligence analyst, anywhere between 90K to 140K a year. And a data engineer, anywhere between 140,000 to 190,000 a year. And this has been picked up from so-and-so website, from Forbes. Now, as I told you, here at 360DigiTMG, we have customized analytical courses which are stream specific, domain specific. So if you're already working as an HR and you want to enhance your skills, you can go with HR analytics. And an HR analyst gets paid anywhere between 60,000 to 100,000. A financial analyst, if you're working in the financial domain, then this is what we can expect as the salary. Awards and accolades. So I would say, don't just believe what I'm saying here. You can do your research. You can compare the performance of 360DigiTMG over the past few years with other institutes as well. And you will realize that we've come a far way. The course that is designed is far more superior, far more advanced, and it is in line with whatever is the latest happenings in the market. So and because of the constant improvement that is done to the course and to the modules from time to time to keep up with the latest innovations happening in the market, there are a lot of awards and accolades that we have received at 360DigiTMG from the Project Management Institute, Deloitte, many more, as you can see here. We also have a small video on our YouTube channel. So 360DigiTMG, this is our YouTube channel, and you can always visit this channel. You can just search for the awards and accolades, and you can see the activities. Okay, so that was a small video on the awards and accolades. Here the list continues. Our students also submit papers to some prestigious institutes, and some of them have been selected, some of them have been published in international journals. International Journal of Innovative Science and Research Technology. This is by Bharani Kumar Depuru, the founder of 360DigiTMG. So these are the papers that have been published. Now, how does this institute stand apart from the rest of the institutes that are already there in the market? We bridge the gap between experience and employment. See, all the other training institutes, I would say, they also provide trainings. They also provide good enough trainings. They also give you assignments for practice. But after that, that is it. But here, apart from just learning from the training sessions that happen, the live sessions that happen with the trainer over the Zoom meetings, apart from that, training is just the first phase. A comprehensive training on whatever course you choose is just the first phase of your training. Then you will be given a lot of assignments to apply your skills, to see to what extent you have understood what is taught in the training. You can test yourself. There are a lot of quizzes, there are assignments that will help you judge yourself on whether you've been you're on the right path or not. And it is mandatory to complete 80% of the assignments, and class attendance is also necessary for you to progress to the next phase. Over here, what happens is, apart from just giving you assignments and maybe a generic project, that does not happen. We give you live real world projects from AI Spry and from Innodatatics, which is a consulting partner of 360DigiTMG. So you get to work alongside the employees of Innodatatics on real world projects, which means you will gain expertise in the real world projects. So it's not just some standalone project that will be given or just some random assignments, but you will be implementing your skills on live projects. And top 3 performers, they stand a chance to get their projects published in the international journals, boosting your credibility and recognition. And the last phase is placement assistant. Here, there will be a lot of mock interviews that will be conducted, viva sessions that will be conducted, helping you refine your presentation skills. And whatever projects you have done here, you need to, it's not just about doing the projects, right? You should also know how to present it to your client, to your interviewer. How do you impress your interviewer? How do you tell them that these are the projects I've worked on and this is the kind of experience I carry with me? So here in the mock interviews, you will be given feedback using which you can improve your presentation skills. Resume preparation sessions happen from time to time, and LinkedIn profile management guidance is also given to enhance your professional image. AI powered resume preparation tools can be used, and we will guide you on that. Gain access to a network of 600 plus industry professionals who have been placed. Now, what is this? So we have, look at this. This is our career transition page, 360digitmg.com/career transition. Here, when you scroll down, right, when you just scroll down, you can see the success stories. In fact, you can download this career transition book to see the success stories of the students. Here is a snapshot of some people who have been placed through 360DigiTMG in various companies. All of them are here. I mean, most of them are here, not all of them. Most of them who got placed and who were willing to share their, details with us, who were okay with us putting their details on the website with their permission. We have put it here. So when you download the career transition guide, you will even be able to connect with these people through LinkedIn. You can even ping them. You can take their feedback. You can ask them, what was it like to get trained at 360 Digit MG? How did it help them? How did they make their career transition? See, this person is a fresher who got placed. This person worked as a consultant. Right? Many freshers also getting placed. So you can download the career transition book and you can get in touch with our alumni through LinkedIn. You can contact them if you wish to, and you can get their inputs, you can get their insights. On our channel as well, there is a big playlist of all the people who were kind enough to come forward and share their success stories with 360 Digit MG. So there's a playlist where we interview the people, our alumni who are placed in most of the prestigious organizations, and how they transition their career. Here is the complete list. Okay. So this also will help you understand why you should choose 360 Digit MG, from mechanical engineer to data specialist, a fresher getting placed, right? So on and so forth. So please do see this as well. Okay, you can subscribe to the 360 Digit MG channel and you can just check out for placement success stories. You can see what they have to tell, and they really give good insights about how they got placed and how the training helped them, how the assignments helped them, how working on the live projects helped them, because it's like working in a real-time scenario, how they overcame the challenges while working on the project, and how all those help them secure a job in the market. So, as I was again telling, how do you stand out from the rest of the crowd by enrolling with 360 Digit MG? You're getting trained here, just like in any other institute, right? But here you get to work on real-time projects. Unlike other institutes, we just provide a dummy project. Here, uh, you get to attend client meetings. You get to be involved in projects. You get to publish your research papers on international journals, which gives tremendous exposure and adds a lot of credibility to your profile. So after the training is over, you are very likely to get hired by top companies through our industry connections. You could also continue and gain valuable work experience with an internship that is provided at AI's Prime. Okay, you can choose anything. You could go ahead and take up the internship, and after the internship, you can try to do your job search, or immediately after the training also, you can go ahead with your job search. What to expect? What are our USPs? What do we provide to you? So you can re-attend the training, the topics for 6 months. Let's say you have completed your training and then you feel you're not very confident. You feel like attending it one more time. You feel you need a little more help. You can re-attend the topics. LMS access is provided. The learning management system is available. where you can access 6 months. You get access to your LMS for 6 months and lifetime access to AI Sprite for the course material and all. Quizzes and interviews that happen for every module. Internships are there. Mock interviews by experts and job assistants. Practical assignments in each module. Master classes happen regularly. Almost every week we have a master class on the which again will help you to keep yourself abreast with the latest happenings in the market. Access to a lot of additional recommended videos. You can check out on our channel as well. So, core learning resources, digital library is available. Resume optimization, we will help you with that. Innovative project showcases, strategic learning maps are available. The mind maps are pretty popular actually. If you check it out, again, you can access it from here. The mind maps that we have designed for every course and for every topic. Okay, suppose you go with data science. Now, this is the mind map for data science. Data analytics. Suppose I go here. Suppose I click on data analytics. Okay, looks like I'll have to give my details and all, but you can see the mind maps, right? So you click on each item and it expands. The branches come out, and then you click there, the branches further come out, and you can see a lot of things. So AI and deep learning, if you go to CRISP DM, under that, what are the different modules? Under this module, what are the different options? Under this, what are the different options? So it is like a quick revision. Okay, let's say you are going for an interview and you want to very quickly brush up your skills, or you want to just do a revision, a quick revision. You can simply at a high level, the pointers. You just want the pointers. You can come to the mind maps and you get the pointers. Here, the flagship program that you take up, it is HRDC claimable. It is accredited by State University of New York. So practical data analytics program. What happens as a part of this? You will be learning Python programming, database management, that is SQL, CRISP MLQ, estimated industry project 1. The first project you will be doing here after completing these 3 things. Business intelligence with Power BI, data visualization with Tableau, and then data visualization using Google Studio, and you're likely to get your second project here. Exam preparation for diploma in data analytics using Excel, cloud data analytics using AWS, big data analytics using PySpark, and your third project. And finally, the State University of New York examination, if you opt for it, exclusive interview preparation, and you can get hired as a data analyst intern with AI Spry, or you could apply for jobs outside. That's your choice. So there are 2 flagship programs. Certificate in data analytics is one. Practical data analytics is one. So what is the difference between the 2? Right? Let's do a comparison. So if you go with certificate course on data analytics, the duration is 11 days for 5 weeks, and this happens only on the weekends. There is a batch starting on 6th of July. Interactive sessions happen through Zoom, beginner to intermediate level, 6 months free LMS e-learning access. You can re-attend the classes for 6 months at no cost, 0% interest-free installments. 3 modules will be provided to you as a part of this course, and 1 blockchain-enabled shareable security certificate, 100% HRDC claimable. Okay, if it is PDA, 35 days, flexible with weekend, and there's a batch starting on 22nd of June. I think it's already started. Hybrid, you have interactive sessions and also e-learning. So e-learnings are basically self-paced modules which you can watch and learn at your own pace. Beginner to advanced level, everything will be covered. You have lifetime access to e-learning. not just 6 months, but lifetime access to e-learning. And you can re-attend classes for 1 year. Here it is only for 6 months, but here you get the support for 1 year at no cost. And of course, here also you have 0% free interest installments. 9 modules will be covered as a part of PDA. So I showed you all the the course path, right? So from there, 9 modules will be covered and you will get all of these things. This is also 100% HRDC claimable. So you can choose from one of these 2 courses. This would be better, I think, practical data analytics, because it is much, much more comprehensive with 9 modules and a lot of other perks that come with it. So this is overall, you get a coursework of 40 hours. This is 100 hours, 2 projects here, more than 3 projects. Core modules, the 3 modules that you will learn here, right? The 3 modules that you will learn here, 3 modules that you will learn here, right? It is data analytics using Excel, business intelligence with Power BI, database management system, that is SQL. The 9 modules that you will learn as a part of practical data analytics. The 9 modules that you will learn here are Python, SQL, CRISP-MLQ, business intelligence with Power BI, data visualization using Tableau, big data and analytics, data visualization using Google Studio, data analytics using Excel, and cloud data analytics using AWS. So this gives you a clear understanding of exactly what will be covered in each of these modules. So if you're enrolled for CDA, what do you get to learn? If you're enrolled for PDA, what do you get to learn? Tools covered in CDA, Excel, Power BI, SQL, and Python libraries like NumPy, SkyPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Seaborn. As a part of PDA, of course, you will learn Excel and Power BI and SQL, but in addition to that, you will learn Python, Looker, Tableau and PySpark, AWS, and the libraries, Python libraries that you would be learning. We also have the course on data science. So again, in data science also there are 2 flagship programs. So you have certificate in data science, CDS, and professional data science and AI. This is PDS and AI. Okay, so what do you get to learn in each of these programs? If you go with CDS, then as you can see, it is 8 days for 4 weeks on weekends only. There's a batch starting on 10th of August. Here we have data science, that is PDS program, professional data science course, starting on 6th of July, 12 days for 6 weeks, weekends only. Again, interactive sessions happen through Zoom. It is user-friendly, beginner-friendly. 6 months of free access is provided in both cases. You can re-attend. All these things are the same. You have an option to pay in installments. You get a blockchain-enabled, shareable security certificate, 100% HRDC claimable. You get a coursework of 40 hours here. Here you will get it for 80 hours. 1 or 2 projects will be provided, live projects. Please make a note of this. It's not some dummy project. It is not the same project given to all the learners for the past few years. No, these are live projects that will be provided, where you get to interact with the clients and get involved in client meetings and work on the projects. 2 to 3 projects as a part of your PDS course. Eligibility for any of the courses is you need to have basic computer skills, basic math knowledge, and more importantly, an analytical mindset and the zeal, the enthusiasm to learn new things. That is very, very important. You need to have that drive in you to learn these new things, to invest yourself and to immerse yourself in this knowledge. So what are the core modules that will be covered as a part of CDS? Data science project management methodology, hypothesis testing and regression techniques, under data mining, both supervised and unsupervised learnings, under advanced data science techniques, naive-Bayes, black box techniques, and association rules. As a part of PDS, you will be learning all of these things. Again, you have the fundamentals, advanced concepts, introduction to AI, advanced AI and neural networks, database management, data preparation and management, Python programming for data science, and Python for AI and computer vision. Some of these may not be familiar to you, but you need not worry much because everything is covered from the basics. We start off from the very basics and then proceed further. So complementary, the self-paced e-learning courses, because this is a model where you have live sessions and also have self-paced. These are the things that you will get to learn as a part of your self-paced training. Generative AI, Gen AI, and transformers, prompt engineering, deep learning for time series. Tools that will be covered as a part of CDS are Python and R, and these are the different libraries that we will be covering. Under PDS, you will learn Python, R, and also database, and these are the different libraries under Python that you would be learning and working with. We also have another course that is Certificate in Data Science versus Professional Business Analytics. So CDS, again, as you can see here, these are the different things. It is pretty much the same. The dates you can make a note of and the duration you can make a note of. And the courses that will be covered as a part of each of these topics, I will take you through them. So if you're going for CDS, this is what you will cover. Earlier also we saw this. Professional Certificate in Business Analytics. Then what do you cover here? Right? This is something new. Data Science Fundamentals, Advanced Data Science Techniques, Introduction to Power BI, Advanced Power BI Techniques, Database Management, Data Preparation and Management, Python Programming for Data Science, and Python for AI and Computer Vision. So you can see what is getting added in each of these courses and what is present over here. You can do a comparison, and based on your requirement, you can go ahead with whatever it feels good or correct for your profile. So the tools that will be covered as a part of CDS, we know, and these are the tools that will be covered as a part of PBA, Professional Course in Business Analytics. What does it take to be a data analyst or a data scientist? You need to know what are the topics, right? You need to have a little bit of domain knowledge, technical skills, and most importantly, keep practicing. Practice makes perfect. See, let's say you are interested in learning how to swim. And let's say you watched all the videos on YouTube, on the internet related to swimming. Let's say you've read all the books related to swimming. You've gone through every tip and trick that is available in the books. You memorized everything. But when you actually get into the water, is it possible that you would actually be able to swim just by reading all the books, just by watching the videos? Not possible. It's very likely that a person would drown if the person is not given the right training. Same thing over here. You need to have a coach who can actually help you get into the water and swim. Then slowly you will learn and you will build that skill through practice over a period of time. Same to be anything, data analyst, scientist, whatever it might be. Simply by looking at reading through the books and gaining the theoretical knowledge, it is good. It is definitely good, but it is not going to be sufficient for you to survive in the market, for you to survive at your job place. You need practical exposure. You need a coach, you need a mentor, you need someone who can guide you so that you will not drown, someone who can help you to glide through your work. So that is what we provide at 360DigiTMG. We give you practical experience and exposure to real world problems, to real world projects and scenarios that will help you when you actually get into a job. Because getting a job is one part. Retaining the job is also very important, right? You can crack the interview and get in, but what if you fail at delivering what the client expects, what your employer expects? Then very soon that is why I think the attrition rate in the market is also going high. Many people are getting laid off. Why? Because they are not able to perform to the expected level. And we here are going to train you in that aspect. Not just cracking the interview and getting a job, but also how do you sustain yourself in that job? And how can you do that? By practicing during the training itself, by getting enough practical exposure to real world scenarios and problems during the training itself. So when at your workplace, after getting placed, you come across some challenging scenario, you will not feel lost. You will not feel left out or left alone, because you would have already faced all such hurdles in your training itself. You would have cracked all those problems, scenarios in your training itself through the live projects. So you would have enough experience to handle any problem that is thrown at you at your workplace. So I hope these things are clear. You can go through the brochure. You can also watch this video again. If you have any doubts, please get in touch with our team. We're always here to help you and guide you. So we are also into corporate trainings and some testimonials from some of the big corporates that we have trained over a period of time. Companies that trust us, which are associated with us, to whom we provide the workforce, to whom we train our students, and they get placed in these companies. You can see a small list, a snapshot of those companies. Successful career transitions, as I told you, we have our career transition guide. We have them on our YouTube channel sharing their success stories with us, and you can contact them through LinkedIn if you want and get their opinion and feedback as well. Our alumni work at all of these top-notch companies and many more. So this is our contact number, email ID, website, and the address in Malaysia. So if you have any doubts at all, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.